This is the Xiaomi Redmi A3 and today we'll do an unboxing. I'll also share my thoughts on its design and main specs. This is a fairly new device, released in February 2024 and it's Xiaomi's least expensive smartphone. But as you will see later, it looks quite nice. The packaging Xiaomi provides differs from what Samsung offers. The box has two flaps and offers two layers of protection for the phone screen while it's being shipped. Inside, we have the small tool for opening the SIM tray attached to the paper holding the phone. We also have the USB-C to USB-C cable and the usual Xiaomi papers, but there's no power brick included. In other unboxing videos, I did see a power brick for this phone, but in Europe it seems they don't include one. The phone is wrapped in a papery material similar to what we see with Samsung phones. I expected the A3 to feel cheap, but it actually feels quite premium. I was surprised. It's much better than its predecessor, the A2, with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on the front, a plastic frame, and a glass back. It has a futuristic design, and it's surprising to see such good materials for an $85 smartphone. While we're here, let's do a quick design comparison. The A03 is slightly longer than its predecessor, the A02, but the newer phone is narrower and thinner, making it more elegant. Overall, Xiaomi's newest budget phone doesn't look cheap anymore. They've given it a premium look. The right side remains unchanged, but on the bottom, we now find an USB-C charging port, replacing the old micro USB from the A2. The 3.5mm headphone jack has now been moved to the top of the phone, next to the speaker. I really like the new design Xiaomi has crafted. The previous model felt very cheap, but this new one feels good. Now let's also take a quick look at the specs. First of all, I like that Xiaomi has reduced the size of their most affordable phone. While it's still long, all the measurements indicate a smaller, more manageable device. It's thinner and more comfortable to hold. The display is now larger at 6.71 inches and has a better screen-to-body ratio than the previous model. The resolution is quite low at 720 by 1650 pixels, but the colors are improved, making it a decent display. It also comes with a 90Hz refresh rate, which is surprising for an $85 smartphone. The base model offers 64GB of internal storage, but it's expandable by up to 1TB via a microSD card. In terms of hardware performance, we need to remember that this is Xiaomi's cheapest phone. The CPU and GPU are just good enough for basic multitasking, but at least it comes with Android 14 and will receive two major OS updates. The selfie camera takes 5MP photos and, on the back, we get an 8MP main camera and an auxiliary lens. The performance of these cameras is average, but they're good for quick snaps. For video, both the main and selfie camera can record in Full HD at 30 frames per second. The battery is large and long-lasting, but the downside is that it only supports slow 10W charging via the USB-C port. I hope this first look was helpful. I'll be making more videos where I'll compare different smartphones. If you'd like to see them, press that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.